Liam, it's week 28. So, hi. Liam, you worked on word families this week.
Yes.
You worked on un, up.
Sun, gun.
Good, sun and gum. And I think you were a little tired that
Drum.
morning, so you didn't draw any, but we're gonna work on those again. Drum. Do you have any others? How about ut? Think of a word that has the end ut.
Sun.
That would be un. Ut would be, what if you took ut?
John.
No, what if you took ut and then put ha in the front?
Hut.
Hut. That's a great one. And then we did a game. Do you remember the game where we had the word families at the end? Match and game, and then the first. So like ut and then H with ut would say hut. Or
Jet.
if we had justice, but we don't have that. We have UT. So and then you said, did you say run? Okay. What if you had R and then you went
One.
Run, okay. And then for math, we did skip counting again. We're waiting on your math, and we did it to clapping. So remember, 2, 4,
6, 8, 10.
Great. And then 5,
Plus
10,
5,
10,
10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Well, I think that was a skip and single. And then 10, 20, 30.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 16, 17, 18, 19, 100.
Close. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. We'll work on those. Okay, pick up your main lesson book. Do you remember her name?
Clara Barton.
Now, who was Clara Barton?
A nurse.
A nurse. And when we read the story about Clara Barton, who was she working with? Injured soldiers. Injured soldiers. Did they have everything they needed there?
No.
No. And do you remember she helped the gentleman delivering things, and what did he bring back for her?
All of this food.
Yeah.
And juice.
Yeah. Did she keep those for herself?
No.
What'd she do?
Share it.
She was very kind and gentle, wasn't she? And so then with that social studies, we learned about goods and services, right? What service did Clara provide? Do you remember? What service? Right, you didn't see the picture of the story that I read because it's just kind of a drawing of her showing her helping a soldier. Because I wanted your drawing to be from you. So her service was to help people.
Yes.
And then the goods she got back, what kind of the goods from him? And we talked about people out in the world. So Daddy provides a service, and does he get stuff back or just money? People just kind of get money back these days, huh? But those are goods for services. And then we did science. You learned about the scientific inquiry. But before we mention that, I was going to mention the Burke Museum. We went to behind the scenes. Could you tell me your favorite thing from behind the scenes?
The volcano.
The volcano. Did you see any special rocks in that display or anything you want to mention?
First, there was this big hole that people could fit in.
You know what?
You need to put your head down like this, when you against the wall.
Yes. Now let's do that. You're absolutely right. That was the rhino form. There's Clara Barton right there. Adorable. Turn the page and we'll go to scientific inquiry. So, the other way, sweetheart. Oh, I like that blackbird. So for the scientific inquiry, we talked about a hypothesis. Do you remember your hypothesis?
Yeah.
You said it and I wrote it. I think things with air float and those with no air sink. Was your hypothesis correct? Yes. Things with air floated. So here's your chart, and I love that you did everything. You didn't just do the items you chose. You do the items you chose, Braille chose, and River chose. And so this was your chart. Will it float? And you have your items over there, your Playmobil man, rock, silly putty, soap, tube of face wash. And then what was the one on the end? I forget. Was that?
The bar of soap.
The bar of oval soap. And so, do you want to show me a couple of those? You want to show me the Playmobil man? Did you think it would float?
Yeah.
Did it float?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it did. I just thought it was gonna sink.
Well,
I meant that.
we did the chart wrong. That's okay. Rock. What did you think the rock was going to do?
Float.
You thought a rock was going to float? Do rocks float when we throw them in the water at the beach?
No.
But you just thought it was miraculously going to float in the tub? Because remember when we did our experiment, you said no. And it didn't float. You remember? Well, let's just show this. This is beautiful. Okay. We just showed the art. And you also did a blue jay this week. I'm going to turn this. I don't know if we're going to be able to find it.
Not which was the other one.
No, let me help really quick. There, you did this beautiful blue jay. Can you tell me your activity this week? Where did we go earlier? We went to the
Says Stellar's Jay.
Sorry, I always get the names wrong. Stellar's Jay, not a blue jay. We went down for some beach walks this week for PE. You ran, you climbed, you did activity in PE for at least 3 hours this week. You're gonna do something special tomorrow. Do you want to tell Bettina?
I'm gonna get mine. I wanna walkie-talkie.
And then you're doing an activity. What are you gonna do? You're gonna get an MRI. Yeah. And you're gonna sit there like a rocket ship that's gonna blast. Aren't you gonna be like a spaceman? Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
It's gonna be cool. And what are you gonna have to act like in the MRI machine? Do you remember what those are called?
Why can't I blink?
You can blink, of course. Your eyes will dry out. Just a statue.
I can't
Hold on.
breathe.
You can breathe too. Now, Liam, do you want to add anything else for week 28? I know you worked in your printing book too, but we'll do that next week.
What?
Because we're at 7.5 minutes. So are we done? Those are from a couple weeks ago. Tell me about those birds real quick. What's on the bottom? Daddy had those where he grew up. Cardinal.
A cardinal and the Stellar's Jay.
Lovely. Do you want to say goodbye?
Goodbye.